Welcome student for maths class chapter number 7 congruence of triangle part 2. So student, today we are going to study the criteria for congruence of triangle. See, we using the triangular structures and pattern in our day-to-day life. Okay, so how to find out when these triangular shapes will be congruent? For that, we are going to study the criteria for congruence of triangle. In that, 4 is given here: side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Okay, so let's see one by one. Side, side, side. So what is the meaning of here? S means here if the two triangles are given, okay, if the three sides of one are equal to the three corresponding sides of the other, that means when you are comparing these two triangles, we find that each side is congruent with the other side of the triangle. So here we shown with the line. So means this side is congruent to this side. Okay, two lines shown that the second line is congruent to this line. Okay, and third, these three lines showing that it is congruent to this sides. Okay, so these three sides are congruent. Okay, we are seeing here sides, that means they are equal in their length. Next one, see, side, angle, side. Okay, here when two triangles are congruent, when we say if two sides and the angle which including between them is one of the triangle are equal to the corresponding side and the angle include between them of the other triangle. So here we see that two sides are given, this one and this one. Okay, two sides are given and one angle is given. Okay, so here two side and one angle, when they are showing the equal in length and their angles, then we say they are side, angle, side. So we will read first, this one is a side, then the angles are formed and the side are given. Okay, then we say such triangle is congruent with side, angle, side. Third one, see now here, angle, side, angle. So what is the meaning of angle, side, angle? Means here ASA given. That means what? When two triangles are congruent. Okay, here two figures, see. If two angles and a side include between them is one of the triangle are equal to the corresponding angle and the side includes between them of the other triangle. In the second one, what we saw, two sides are given and one angle are given. Here we see that two angles are given. Okay, and in between the side is given which is equal. Then we say it is which type of triangle? It is an angle, side, angle, where two angles and one sides are congruent to the other triangle. Last one, see, angle, angle, side. Here the angle which is formed, okay, these two angles are given and one side. So the angle which is formed in the two triangle, they are congruent and the side. So this type of angle is known as angle, angle, side. One more criteria is there for right hand side. Okay, RHS criteria. In that, what is given there? We know the right angle triangle. When we are comparing two right angle triangle, okay, we will see that the hypotenuse, okay, the hypotenuse and one side of the right angle triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and one side of other right angle triangle. That I not shown here, but everyone know the right angle triangle. So in that one angle is forming 90 degree. So the hypotenuse of one side and the length of that hypotenuse and one side is equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the right angle triangle. So this is also one of the criteria for finding right angle triangle. So we are using this property, okay, this congruency of triangle, how we find? By using SSS, ASA SAS and AAS, and last one is RHS. So using that property, we are going to see which triangles are congruent or not. So today we will going to solve our exercise 7.2. So here some questions are given. Just see. First question what given? Which congruence criteria do we use in the following? So here what is given? Two triangles are given. The name what? ABC and DEF. In that we find that AC is equal to DF. So we will now mark here AC is equal to DF. Okay. Then AB is equal to DE. AB is equal to DE. And BC is equals to EF. BC is equals to EF. That means we find here all sides are given. Okay. So here which congruence property are you going to use? That is side, side, side. So here again I written the definition. Just see. Two triangles are congruent if the three sides of one triangle are respectively equal to the three sides of the other triangle. So here which property you are going to use? SSS, and that show that angle ABC is congruent to angle DEF. This is a sign of congruence. Okay, that means they are equal. Next see what given here? ZX equals to what? RP. So just see ZX is equal to RP. Then next one see RQ. This one is RQ. Second side is equals to ZY. Okay. Then third one what given here? Angle. Angle PQR. So PQR means angle is formed where? Here it is. Okay. On Q. And XZY. So X, Z and Y here. Okay. So here we will see what two sides are given and one angle. What is given here? Two sides and one angle. So here we see that side angle side. Okay, what we see here? Side angle side. So how to write there? Two triangles are congruent if the two sides and the including angle of one are respectively equal to the side and the including angles of the other. So these two triangles are congruent by which criteria? Side angle side. So here ACB is congruent to DEF. Third one see now. In that angle MLN is equals to angle FGH. Okay. So here two triangles are given. In that MLN. So this is an angle here. Okay. MLN and FGH. FGH means this L and G is congruent. Okay. L is equals to G. Next what given here? NML. So NML means second angle is formed here. NML is equals to GFH. So GFH means here. Okay. So this one. Second angle is given. Third what given here? Sorry, this is not an angle. It is a side. ML. So ML is a side and FG. So this one is also a side. So what we find here, that is two angles and one side. So here one angle, then side and then another angle. That means it is a congruence property of angle, side, angle. Okay. That means two triangles are congruent if the two angles and the including side of one are respectively equal to the two angles and the including sides of the other. So here two angles are given and one side is given. So we say that it is angle side angle congruence property. So here angle LMN is congruent to GFH. Fourth one, see, in that triangle, see what given here, EB is equals to DB. So here EB is equals to DB. AE this one side is equals to BC. Okay, now here the sides are not giving in the same direction. Okay, so here AE is equals to BC. Then what given here, angle A is equals to angle C, whose measurement what given here, 90 degree. Okay, so here it is a right angle form. So here it's shown that this is AC, angle A and angle C. So what we find here, when one side is 90 degree, that means you're going to use what, right hand side. Okay, or we can say that this hypotenuse and one side of the right angle triangle is equal to the hypotenuse and other side of the right angle triangle. Then this is form a RHS congruence property. So here this angle ABE is congruent to angle ACD. Okay, here one angle shown, that is 90 degree. So it is the property of RHS congruence property. Next, question number 2c. You want to show that angle ART is congruent to angle PEN. Okay. Now, if you have to use SSS criteria, then you need to show that. So here ART is given. So we will draw another angle. Okay, the name what given here, that is PEN. Okay, both angle are similar. I drawn, but it is similar. Now we have to show that here AR one means this side is congruent to which side? Here it is PE. Okay. Then RT is congruent to here EN, and AT is congruent to here PN. So what we see here, three sides, that means SSS criteria. Okay, that property we are going to use. Again read the definition. What? Two triangles are congruent if the three sides of one triangle are respectively equal to the three sides of the other triangle. Every time I am writing the definition just to revise. Okay, so here we shown the comparison of these two triangles, okay, with their sides. Second question, see, if it is given that angle T is equals to angle N. So again here also you have to draw the same triangle. Okay, name what given here, PEN. So what given here, that angle T is equal to angle N. So T is equal to angle N, and you are to use the criteria what, SAS criteria. You need to have what, RT. So RT is here is equals to EN. Okay, PN is equals to, now PN means this side, it is equals to what, AT. So here which criteria using, this one is S, side angle side. Okay, next one, see, in third one what given, if it is given that AT is equals to PN and you are to use ASA criteria, you need to have what. So again we will draw here only again. Okay, what given, R T and P E N. Now when you have to show that angle, side angle, that means here which criteria we are going to use here? When two triangles are congruent, if the two angles and the including side of one are respectively equal to the two angles and the including sides of the other, then here we will find what? AT, what given here? AT is equals to PN. So one side is given. Now we have to form here two angles. So that will be here. I written already ATR. That means ATR. Here one angle is formed which is equals to what? PNE. Okay. And second one will be RAT. RAT means here one angle is formed and second which is equals to EPN. Okay. So what we find here? One angle. This one is an angle. This one is a side and this one is again an angle. So it is which criteria we are using here? Angle, side, angle. Next, third question, see. You have to show that triangle AMP is congruent to AMQ. So here, see, in the following proof, supply the missing reason. Now, AMP is equals to QM. So here just see the triangle. In that what given first? MP means this side. Okay, MP is equals to what? QM. So what is the reason given here? That MP is equals to QP. We have to say that they are equal side. From the given figure, they are equal side. Okay. Then triangle, angle what? PMA. Angle PMA is equals to angle QMA. So here PMA means this one is equals to QMA means here. So here already given that they are congruent. So here this is an side. Okay. Which one? PM is equals to QM. One side is given. Second, angle PMA and QMA. Okay, this angle is given. They are equal. So we have to write that. That is already given. These two angles are equal. And third one, what given here? AM is equals to AM. That means this AM is a common arm between AMP and AMQ. Okay. Or fourth one now, triangle, in triangle AMP is congruent to angle AMQ. So which property we are using here? That is side, angle and again side. Okay, here see side, angle and side. So these triangles are congruent by using the property what? Side, angle, side. Where two triangles are congruent if the two sides and the including angle of one are respectively equal to the two sides of angle of the other side. Now fourth question, see. In triangle ABC, angle A is 30 degree, B is 40 and C is 110. Okay. So here in PQR, angle P is 30, Q is 40 and angle R is 110. A student say that angle ABC is congruent to PQR. By AAA congruence criteria, is he justified? Why or why not? So here the two triangles given whose angles are same given. Okay, 40, 30 and 110. Now when we see the property of some property of the triangle is equals to 180. So here 40 plus 30 plus 110 is equals to 180. Okay. So here these two triangles are having the same angles. So we can say that because of two triangle with equal corresponding angle, need not to be congruent. Okay, here they need not need to say that they are congruent. In such a corresponding, one of them can be a large copy of the other. Okay, so here we completed question number 4. Remaining part of the exercise 7.2 we will see in the next video. Thank you.